You know what? Yeah, you know what? I'll record this. I actually kind of want to talk about this as well, make it into a video, but so my experience in the New York meetup was just an amazing time. We went in down the stairs, got our VIP passes, and went in and got a load of merch. We bought like a fan pop vinyl thing. We got like posters and what have you, and we were just talking to people because man, I don't think they'll mind, right? I don't think they'll mind if I say their name. I'm just gonna say sister because I don't want to say their name in case they don't want their name out there. But basically we got some posters and they brought a painting, so like everyone was complimenting the painting, and we went in and I noticed this dude, and he was like standing there, kind of looking around and talking to people. And I noticed his shirt had Cheesy Mayo's little character on it. So I was like, "Oh, is this a fan or is this actually Cheesy Mayo?" So I kind of stood around for a while, kind of watching him because I wanted to see if he was just like a fan or something, or he noticed he was like staying put. So I was like, "Oh, okay, maybe this is him." So I approached him, and it was the Cheesy Mayo. So it was awesome to actually bump into him, and I was like, oh my god, you're like, I love Cheesy Mayo's videos. They have such a chaotic, like insane feel to them, and I love them. So it was awesome to be able to talk to him and get a photo, and he ended up signing the PAX poster, so there's a wee like signature from him, which is really cool. We entered the venue, and inside everyone was singing that Taco song that Taco sings in season two, um, something Tirade or something, Taco Tirade. They were all singing it, so we all joined in, and already like the everyone's hype, right? Everyone is like absolutely crazily hyped. Hello, hi everyone. And then Hannah showed up, and everyone went quiet, and everyone was like, "I hate her! Get her out!" And then she got kicked from the venue. But yeah, so we arrive in the venue, and everyone's already singing, everyone's already excited. Is venue the right word, by the way? I'm assuming venue's the right word. Um, Everyone's excited, everyone's freaking out already. Um, Everyone's just kind of hyper. um, and it was a really good energy. I was talking to people around me, and everything was just kind of crazy. Everything was crazy. And we were warned going in that um it would be a little uh like the episodes would be like sad. We were told to be warned about Teapot 19, and I didn't believe it at all. I was like, I mean, it's Teapot. How sad can it be? Um, my lord. Like it is. I have never seen a crowd fully like scream. Everyone is watching this. We watched the Inanimate Insanity episode first, and Inanimate Insanity season 4 is incredibly well written. It works so well with just in general bringing the show back, and kind of making a contest make sense. It makes sense with the characters. Um, like they have fair arguments and discussions. It shows you like what the civilization has become and how time has moved on since Cobbs died. Um, it is like pretty much really well put together. An arguments fan to bring back the game makes the game feel essential. It feels like it's a learning tool for these characters to join the society and mature enough where they feel like they can find their place in it, especially for characters like maybe First Boots that never really got a chance to learn from what the others have learned. And also, it would get more people at the top of the society chain, where whoever's won a season becomes part of the council. So there's a drive to win because everyone wants to be that kind of, obviously, part of the OSC, as they call it, because it's Orange Juice, Suitcase, and Cabby, which just kind of really works really well. But it makes so much sense. It really works, and it is a really well kind of put together experience, and it just kind of makes sense. It makes you invested. Fans' argument makes sense. It makes a new perspective on the game where you actually feel that it's a more healthy balance, and like it pushes these characters to be part of the society and grow, so they can join it and they can actually, because a lot of, at the end of the day, these characters were hardwired to be in a reality show, so to go cold turkey, especially for a lot of characters that in general never got a chance to actually compete, it makes a lot of sense. And it works to move them slowly into society. They get what, they get what they kind of needed from the game emotionally, and it just works. It's really well put together and animated really well, and it's just great. I love how they continued it. It works really well. So Teapot, huh? So Teapot 19 was one of the most heart-wrenching, saddest fucking episodes I have ever seen in a show. Pretty much, well, on Teapot. It's the saddest episodes I've ever seen in Teapot. It is so sad. I was, man, right. Let me put my mind together on what I think Teapot was like. So Teapot's entire premise is that one finally gets Two's power. Finally. And it starts off with her just like destroying the land with the rupture in time thanks to the Yoyolites. And the contestants have to do this battle royale kind of challenge where it's a last man standing, first team to get wiped out, or first two teams to get wiped out or up for elimination. And it is it is crazy. The world's being destroyed, they're destroying each other as well. And having one, like, it is so cool. I can't even describe to you. Right, let me put my mind together to really describe. I feel like you guys should go and watch 119 or 119 Teapot 19, because in general, well, it is 119. One just steals the show this entire episode. And it's at the end of it, she's able to get the powers from, basically 4 takes the powers from 2 because 2 can't move. He's so distraught at the idea that Gady's gone that 4 takes the powers and splits it between all of the contestants. So all the contestants have a small chunk of 2's power now. But if they die, whoever kills them, that power gets taken to them. So the contest, after Book's the first one safe, because of course I screamed at that. Everyone was, oh, it was really fun. Of course, they do a battle royale with those powers. So all the characters have like these superhero powers, and they're all kind of battling each other unless they I got distracted. Basically, they all kind of do this huge battle royale, right? And it's this crazy kind of fight where some of them have powers, and it's, well, they all have powers, but it's kind of funny that either the only way these characters die is either Lai or Pencil go on this like murderous rage where they just kill everyone in sight, or they end up like accidentally killing each other, where like Tree accidentally kills Golf Ball by picking her up with a power, or they just end up getting killed by their surroundings. But with all that, Lai and Pencil took the power and they basically went on a killing spree. Pencil targeted Book and killed Book, which was just cold-blooded and awful. Lai went on this like rage where she like uh uh she clicked her switch or switched her switch and basically went on this killing spree where she killed all the characters and the debuters. She killed Winner and Price Tag and pretty much murdered everyone. It was it was crazy. So near the end of the episode, Grassy, because Snowball was eliminated and it was really sad. Grassy, the little man himself, the best character, is all alone and he's crying, and Pencil basically spares his life because Grassy starts crying because he has no friends left, and he's a little baby man, and he's amazing, and I love him. Grassy's like top tier for me. So basically, um, Grassy gets put in the air vents by Pencil because basically Pencil is scared that others or even herself will kill Grassy. So we almost forget that Grassy's in the vent the whole time. Um, so eventually Lai is killed by Pencil, and Pencil attacks Four and sucks the power out of Four himself. And Four is like completely powerless. He's just like as weak as the rest of them. So Pencil starts like cornering him and like threatening him, and like this is the first time you ever see like um Four scared. Like he's terrified. He's like honestly terrified. And you see him crawling away and he's almost begging for his life, and Pencil zaps him off the building and right into one's arms, and one like kidnaps him. And then one goes up and uh, basically manipulates Pencil into going back in time so Pencil can fix all her friendships with Free Smart. So, in exchange for that, because I believe kind of Pencil accepts, it's kind of hard to tell. Pencil accepts, and she's flung back in time, basically. And um, one now has like two's entire power. And she just destroys the Earth and kicks it flying and destroys alien life and does a little giggle and runs away. And it is crazy. It is literally insane. Like at the end of Teapot 19, the only one alive is Grassy. And the scene like ends with little Grassy in the vent crying, and it is the most gut-wrenching cry that I've ever heard. Grassy is sincerely one of the best characters. I love Grassy. He's always been such a little like glow of light for me throughout the entire show. Just to see my little baby boy like crying in a vent and hyperventilating, and then it just cuts to black. It is sincerely one of the best but saddest episodes I have ever seen. It is so, it is so sad. It is one of the most saddest, amazing episodes I've ever seen. So after everyone's like freaking out and crying and going nuts, just kind of uh everyone was like screaming. I remember everyone was just like Grassy, Grassy, and everyone was like freaking out about it. After it, we all went into the, if you were VIP you had to wait, and then you went into this other queue, and then I met them. I met Meow. I met Jack and Jellerfee. I met Michael and Kerry. I met I met the voice actors for one and a few other people. I met Adam Katz himself. I met so many people. And it was awesome. I got to tell them about the packs. They all got to sign the autographs. I got to do a little awesome kind of roleplay session where I played Nada Wolf and Kerry played Pin, which is on that other video, and you guys should definitely go check it out. But like, it was so cool. I got to actually meet them, and the scary thing was, Adam knew who I was. Like, Adam recognized me, and was like, "Hey, I watch your live streams," and I'm like, "You do?" It was sick. I can't believe Adam actually watches my streams. It's so awesome for me that he actually has, and it's like, oh my god, what an honor. Um, I got to meet all of them, shake their hand. Um, like the questionnaire. I didn't get to ask any questions, but it was really, I feel like the questionnaire is always kind of the suckiest part of the show, because a lot of the questions just are kind of terrible. Um, it's just, a lot of the questions are just like, is my favorite character in love with this character? And their answer is always like, they have a good relationship, and then everyone claps because they take that as like canon, and is awful. But like, man, I enjoyed it so much. Afterwards, we all went out to this like large park, and we started drawing on the sidewalks and everything with chalk. And I met up with Cheesy Mayo again, which I need to add on Discord because we're gonna do an interview soon. He's actually a really cool guy. I ended up like friending him and everything, so we spent the rest of the day just talking with him and everyone else. And it was so weird because people knew me. I've gotten a few comments saying that they saw my art in New York, but like, I had this one person like approach me and ask for an autograph, and that was like the most insane feeling I've ever had. Like, they wanted to talk to me out of all people, and that's just nuts. And oh man, I loved it so much. It was such an amazing experience. Um, it was just really cool. I loved it so much. I got so much autographs. Actually, on my way out, I don't even think we were meant to do that, but we bumped into like this big group of voice actors. So I got to meet like the voice actors of different characters, and I got to meet the voice actor of Paintbrush from Inanimate Insanity, who drew a little paintbrush on my on my poster. And they're just lovely people. All of them are so kind and nice and welcoming, and it felt like such a cool community to be part of. And it was one of the best days of my life. Like, sincerely, it was so much fun. Um, but that whole trip was crazy. You know, we went rollerblading, disco rollerblading. We went to like a karaoke chicken place. We got to do so much. It was such a fun trip that it was awesome. And none of it would be possible without my friend Ava and her family. So thank you so much. Yeah, it is an awesome experience, and I'm home, and I've been dead the entire day. I'm away out tomorrow, but like today has just been like I don't want to do anything today kind of thing. But man, it is kind of crazy, just how amazing it's been.